Hi, so we're here at Legoland in Winter Haven, Florida, right outside of Orlando for London's. How old are you turning, London?
7, and I'm back for my second channel.
So we are here for London's birthday. She just turned 7 yesterday. So far, everything's been really, really great. We took an awesome shuttle from Orlando. It took us about 1 hour. Pretty simple, pretty awesome. So yeah, really like it.
The rides are right here.
We'll be back. Hi, London.
mom again.
So we're at the Crayola Experience in Orlando, Florida.
And it's so cool. Everyone can make their own color. And then we're gonna be right back.
So we're gonna look around some. There's lots to do. We have a map. Apparently there's a couple of floors. There's a lot of cool stuff. There's even like a wall to see what kind of different colors they have. So names all the colors. So we'll, like London said, we'll be back. All right, so there are stairs you can go up. There's also an elevator there that you can also go up. You don't have to walk up the stairs. But it's so cool. You got these little bags, some coins in them. So you get to like use them to make a Crayola, a yarn, which is going to be so cool. So she is definitely ready, as you can see. Sorry guys, I'm like walking up the stairs and trying to record, so sorry, super hard. So there's the elevator bring upstairs, like a little locker area.
And it goes! Gosh, I love this!
It's like super excited. Here's like the wrap it up section, so that's where we can use our coin, crayon factory, glitter tattoos. So you can see this place is huge. We'll be here for probably like 4 hours. Alright, so London's gonna make a crayon and let's see how she's gonna make it.
So
So this is royal purple. Do you want purple? Or do you want a different color?
I want this one.
So let's find it. Come on, get it right. There's Jazzberry. You want Jazzberry jam? Yep, sorry. We're trying to get it out. Alright, so so you can see the like different colors. So we gotta insert the coin. So insert the coin here. Alright, so we want to choose English. That's our language of choice. So we're gonna pick a shape. What shape do we want to choose? Ooh. It's a crayon, a lightning bolt. Okay, so now you gotta continue. Now you gotta name your crayon. What do you want to name it?
Name your name.
Up to these. Come on, one of these.
You go way back. How about go back to capital? Okay. There.
Alright, so you continue. No, you continue. There you go. Do you like it? Look what it says. It's
Yes.
Jazz, and has a date. If it says yes, I'm gonna print it. We're gonna watch over it. Uh-oh. And I'm handing in crayon printed out. And we actually got 2 crayons to print out. So I think we got an extra crayon to print out on accident. No. Come on, now we have to get this up. Alright, so hang on. So, you have to read the directions here. So it says peel your label, place crayon on label, and wrap crayon.
This is wrap crayon. Without label.
We don't want to wrap it ourselves. We want it to do it.
Yeah.
Do this. Place crayon in the red slot. And then peel label, place in blue slide handle. And then we tighten it. Yeah. Let's try this one down here. It works. That one's not moving. Alright, don't move it yet. So there's a crayon here. And we're going to pull the label and place it in a blue slot. So this is here. And this is going to put it here. Where did you get the crayon? They're all around. You got to use your hand. I did. Oh, maybe. Alright, you want to hold the camera for me? Okay, record it, okay?
So, what is our red slot and with a label on blue slot? I don't know what the first slot is rose, because it's like small.
Okay, are you going to focus? I just recorded this right here, okay?
Red slot and this one.
Alright, here we go. Here, hold it. You got to focus right here. Look at the camera, what you're doing. It's recording your camera. Are you recording it?
Uh-huh.
Recording it, favorite. Hold it, focus. Are you sitting? So hard. One down. Focus what you're doing. There it is. So you got a nice crayon.
It's our crayon. It's my crayon. You got extra crayon to melt.
Yes, as you said. Say it
We
again.
got extra crayon to melt. And we got a crayon to actually use. So when we
So I'm going to do one now, and I'm going to pick me out one.
didn't come in.
So we're doing another one. This time we're doing mine.
It does it comes in two shapes.
There are all these different shapes to choose from.
And the shape goes all through the label, but the label is not into the shape. It's just on the label.
I'm going to do a heart. And I think I'm going to name mine London since she named hers Jersey. And you are cute.
Perfect.
Great job.
It's printing my mom's crayon, and my mom, when she did got two. It's a
This is like being a star. You choose a picture. Who's ready?
one with the red button.
Which one?
Wow.
Which one?
Red.
Ready? Look here. Don't look here. Look here. This is like a video area. We dance, take a video of ourselves. Kind of modeling. Things are gonna get. Find my This is London's first time an American girl.
Checking stuff and touching stuff, guys. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm looking at stuff, touching stuff, opening stuff. That's an American role. Being an American.
This is an American girl. She's an astronaut.
And yes, and she has everything that she needs.
Yeah, let's look around.
And she has this. I don't know what this is. And she
Let's
has
look at this side.
Okay, now we need to look for a bathroom. I really need to go to the bathroom. And this is the American. What? This is a different American doll. And she takes pictures and cameras. And she has to say cheese.
Hey, so this is our last day at 4 Points by Sheraton in Orlando and on International Drive, I Drive. And so the hotel room was, for the most part, it was okay. We had some couple of issues. So this here, show this to you guys. This outlet, for whatever reason, was not working the day we came in. Today is our last day. It's not working. Maintenance just came by, got the light to come on, which is the desk light here. But the outlet still doesn't work. So at this point, I'm kind of just like ready to go. I'm going to find another outlet so I can iron my clothes and so we can leave, so we can ready to go get breakfast. Another thing I noticed the day we came in is that the chair has like down it. So yeah, super glad I took a look at that because I'm not trying to be charged for anything. But overall, the room is okay. It's pretty decent. It's not a small room like some of the other reviews that you may have seen. It's not a super large room either. If you're wanting more space, this is not the place for you. But we got 2 beds. Me and my daughter was in here. She slept in one bed, I slept in the other. We were perfectly comfortable. We had plenty of room. We were not bumping into each other. I'm also actually sitting in like a desk chair right now. There's a closet, nice size bathroom. So yeah, we didn't have any issues as far as space like some of the other reviews that I have read. There was one thing I noticed on my second day, that there was like some mildew smell, and I had read reviews about it, but I noticed that my air was not on that second day, and so all I did was turn the air on, and I haven't smelled that anymore. So turn the air on, you probably won't have the issue. So easier said than done if you come in the summer. The TV is a smart TV, so you can hook up your Netflix, your Hulu to the TV, which is awesome. Let's see. Oh, they have a pool, very small pool, but it's decent. We were not at the hotel for long, extended periods. We basically just slept at the hotel. So this was good enough for us. And when we got too tired, we'll come back to the hotel and relax, watch some TV, then we'll leave again. The food. So every day, because we were going all day, by the time we made it back to the hotel, we got hungry. So, but the hotel at the bar slash pool side is actually pretty decent. They have different varieties. They have pizza. They have quesadillas. They have chicken wings. They have sandwiches, some soups, some salads. So they have a little good variety, and it's actually pretty decent food. It's probably some of the best hotel food for like lunch, dinner purposes that I've ever had. That isn't actually a full service restaurant. So it's pretty good for it to just be like, bar type food. The portions are huge. So, for example, the first night I got my daughter quesadillas. I had chicken wings. There was enough chicken in there for probably 2 to 3 people, and the quesadillas was enough for me and her to share. So we never ordered two separate items anymore. From then on, we only got just one thing. Um, Hotel staff seems to be really nice. The person at the pool bar, oh my gosh, she is amazing. She's so sweet. I don't know her name, but she has really dark hair, has a little bit of an accent, but she really made our stay worthwhile. She did something for my daughter had a birthday, so she gave her like free dessert for her birthday, and she just made sure my daughter really had a good time this entire time to celebrate her birthday. She just went above and beyond um, to accommodate my daughter. And so I made sure I tipped her because of that. So make sure you tip your hotel staff. But yeah, the shower was great. Nice warm shower. It has several different speeds to it that you can turn it on, but we got really, really warm and hot for us. Great temperature, great pressure. Beds were comfy. Um, I will say I did request my linen to be changed a couple of times while I was here, and I don't think it was ever changed. So they, I think they just made the bed. I don't think they actually changed the linen. And I say that because something was on one of the covers that my daughter saw, and it was like the same spot she had been seeing the whole time. So yeah, unless they just not changing that top cover, but something I don't know. But other than that, everything was pretty nice. We're really close to a lot of different places. Red Lobster is right in front of us. Sorry, the air just kicked on. So we was able to rock to Red Lobster one day because we got super hungry and we didn't want to go far. Texas Day Brazil is right down the street. You can actually walk to that too. It's about a mile away. There's an outlet mall that's about a mile and a half away. There's another outlet mall that's about 4 miles away. Then you have the Florida Mall that's about a couple of miles away as well. And you have the Crayola Experience there, as well as the American Girl store and the M&M store. So those are just a couple of places that you can check out. But yeah, everything really worked out. Everything is really nice. We really enjoyed our stay. Um, London, did you have fun here?
Yeah. Hey guys.
Did you have fun here?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's it. All right. Bye. All right. So I'm back. So just want to let you guys know that also 4 Points by Sheraton, they don't have a microwave in your room. So just be aware if you're trying to go somewhere with a microwave in your room, this probably is not the best place for you. But there is a couple of common microwaves on the first floor across from the restaurant. Also, again, I cannot stress enough how great the location is. You don't have to pay for parking. You don't have to pay for resort fees. They don't have valet parking, but they do have complimentary parking. They also have, if you have an electric car, they do have 2 charging stations. If you need to rent a car, you can do that here too. And if for some reason you get here and you decide you want to go somewhere else and you need discount tickets to somewhere, then they can provide those to you. They do have some options here. So it just depends on what you're willing to pay and kind of maybe what you're willing to go through. I've read some reviews that you might have to do a timeshare promotion in order to get the discounted tickets. I'm not really sure, but they do have that option. Some discounted ticket options. So next door to us is IHOP. Again, and right across the street is Red Lobster. There's a 7-Eleven right here. A little further down is a Denny's. If you want better restaurants, if you go near SeaWorld, there's tons of restaurants near SeaWorld. Also, again, location, location, location. There is what's called an iTrolley that you can take. It's about $7, I think, for like a 5-day pass. Um, and so, sorry, the air kicked on again. For that $7 5-day pass, you can ride up and down all through iDrive. It'll take you from one end to the other. It would even take you all the way to SeaWorld. So from my hotel room, I can actually see Volcano Bay at Universal Studios. Like, I can literally see the volcano. I would try to get you guys to see it. There it is. See that volcano there? They're also doing a little bit. They're putting a new building next to us too. So I don't know if that's going to be a restaurant or whatever. But there is Volcano Bay. So you can see Universal Studios straight from your hotel room. Like, that is amazing. Again, no resort fee. No parking fee. I did not rent a car. I decided to just Uber everywhere. We did not go to Universal Studios this time because I have a little girl. She's super young. And I just think that Universal Studios is for older kids. We did, however, go to Legoland, as you probably already know. And it was amazing. To get to Legoland, again, we did not Uber all the way to Legoland. It would have been like $60, $70. Instead, 24 hours in advance, at least 24 hours in advance, you can go to Legoland's website and request a shuttle from Orlando to West Haven, which is actually where Legoland is at. And it's about an hour drive on a shuttle. It's $10 per person. 10. Like, you cannot beat that. Round trip, $10. They will make sure that you're there as soon as the park opens and you leave it when the park closes. $10. That's it. They pick you up from Icon Park, right by the Icon Wheel. They have you on this cute Legoland bus, totally decked out in Legoland. There's a Legoland like station there where you can sit down and stuff. But that's the pickup and drop off point. Again, $10 round trip per person. And I was wondering if a lot of people was going to take that option now. It was completely full. The driver was super nice, super professional. Legoland is amazing. Oh my gosh, super, super amazing. Our flight here, we flew Allegiant here. We're also going to fly Allegiant back. Our flight attendants coming was amazing. The only down thing I can think of with Allegiant, it does not state your gate number on your boarding pass. So that's something I hope that they will start doing. I do have the digital boarding pass where you have it on your phone. I did not get a printed one because Allegiant does charge you to print a boarding pass at the gate, or you can print it yourself at home. But I was able to find my gate after a little bit of searching, but I found it. But the Allegiant flight attendants were super nice. Like, they were better than the bigger airlines, like United and American. Like, they greeted me with a smile, asked me how I was doing, and it just felt really homey. The only downfall is Allegiant with, it is a discount airline, so you will not get any free snacks. Sorry, I thought somebody was at the door. You won't get any free snacks or drinks or anything like you do on your bigger airlines like Southwest and United or American, Delta. So just bring your own snacks. Something that I travel often, so something that I like to do is just bring a empty water bottle on the plane with me, and then I go to the store and grab a couple of snacks. I do that anyway, especially when I'm traveling with my daughter. She gets hungry. Airport food is expensive. So yeah, we was able to really keep costs down by just simply bringing our own snacks, bringing an empty water bottle, filling up our water bottle at the airport. Also, bring that same water bottle with you to Legoland. Like, just fill up your water bottle there. Do not spend $5 for water. We did get a Powerade because we couldn't find the water stations at first, and I think that Powerade was like $4 or $5. And then as soon as we bought it, we found the water stations. So the water fountains are near every single bathroom. Everywhere there's a bathroom, there's a water fountain. And then near a couple of rides, like the virtual reality ride, you will see a water fountain that's even specifically made to put your bottle there. But so yeah, it was great. Legoland, I just cannot say enough about it. It is the perfect place for kids, I say 12 and under, like where they can enjoy it. The rides are not very scary. They don't go too high. They don't go too fast. It is the perfect thing. My daughter's 7. We came here for her 7th birthday, and it was amazing. She was able to enjoy everything. She wasn't ever scared. We got on every single ride that Legoland has to offer, except for one, and that was in the Ninjago. So next time we come, we would definitely have to get on the Ninjago. But other than that, we was able to get on every single thing. Again, we were there from the time that it opened, from the time that it closed. She was even able to ride a couple of rides a couple of times. The wait times are not an hour, 2 hours like Disney. You're only waiting 5, 10, 15 minutes. The longest wait time we had was like 25, 30 minutes. And that was at the virtual reality ride. It's called Racetrack Virtual Reality, something like that. You put on like these headgears. I'm sure you guys know what virtual reality is. But that was our longest wait time. Everything else was 5, 10, 15 minutes. So that's another thing that's super awesome. We also went to Fun Spot, America. Here in Orlando, again, right by our hotel. You can walk there too, but we took an Uber. Pretty okay. It would kind of remind you of going to like your state fair, your local state fair. Probably on a smaller scale though. My only issue with them is that some rides were not working. And then some, they had like rotating attendants, so you had to wait for them to finish one ride completely and not have a line for them to come over and go to the other ride and open it up to start it up, and they kind of got old really quick. But other than that, it was an okay time. We spent a couple hours there. We didn't spend a whole lot of time. We did go to Crayola Experience at the Florida Mall. Oh my gosh. We were there for probably 4 hours. Learn how to make a Crayola, how Crayola was made, and different things that you can learn. There's a video about that you can be able to see soon. So yeah, like we also went to American Girl store. Like my daughter just fell in love playing with everything in American Girl. So if you have somebody in your family that loves American Girl, they have that here. Yeah. So again, great location. We're near Orlando Premium Outlets. We're near Universal Studios. As a matter of fact, I can see it from my window. We're near SeaWorld, which is a little further down the road. Legoland, the shuttle pickup is again right down the road. So we Ubered to the location to pick up our to get on the shuttle. You can also ride the iTrolley. Yeah, no complaints. My room, the outlet not working, but that's really it. There's really nothing else to say, I guess. So we're about to leave. We're gonna go get our last breakfast. Yeah. Had to see what time it was to make sure we make everything on time. But I think everything was great. London, you want to say anything? Come on. You want to say goodbye?
Hey guys, I'm gonna miss you. Goodbye. I love you. Mwah.
All right. Well, that was us and our time, and this is how to have a cheap vacation in Orlando. Do it on a budget. Like, you don't have to spend thousands and thousands of dollars. Come to a place like Four Points by Sheraton, a decent hotel. It is owned by Marriott, in case you guys did not know, or branded by Marriott, I should say. And it's close to everything. You know, you don't have to spend a lot of money to have a great vacation. And if you have a kid around my daughter's age or younger, or maybe even up to maybe 12, Legoland is the place to take them. Universal is just way too big, and the rides are super scary. So we'll try it in a few years. We might try the water park later, maybe next year. Um, we're gonna try Disney one year. She is not looking forward to going to Disney. She wants to see the characters, but she doesn't want to do all the walking and wait in lines a long time. So she's preferring a Disney cruise. So we'll let you guys know when we decide to do that. All right, signing off. Bye.